Hi, I want to tell you about how to use Messenger to grow your Amazon business. Really quickly, we're going to talk about the Amazon black hole, the opportunity you have with Facebook Messenger, and then the three R's for how to use Messenger to build your Amazon business. And then in section four, I'll just show you really briefly some examples and some demos on how Messenger can help you grow your Amazon business. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle Barnum Smith. I'm an 18-year marketing veteran. 12 years of that, I was in corporate high tech. And then in 2012, I started my own agency and have been focused on digital marketing for business and e-commerce companies ever since. And my work has been featured in Forbes, Business Insider, and The Examiner. So I know what I'm talking about when I share these things with you today. So the problem with Amazon is that they are a massive black hole when it comes to end-to-end marketing for you. They're great, obviously an amazing powerhouse retail solution, but if somebody purchases your product, they're technically not your customer, they're Amazon's customers. And so when it comes to getting data or knowing information or even having the opportunity to communicate with or upsell people who've purchased your products, you really don't have that opportunity in Amazon with Amazon like you do other, e-commerce platforms. So that lends itself to really having to take the initiative to create your own marketing out instead of just relying solely on Amazon to promote and sell your brand. A recent study also revealed that when it comes to the race for relevance, the race for ranking, um, that Amazon is actually downplaying PPC sales and is really elevating sales from external links. So, what that means to you and for you is that Amazon rewards you for sending external traffic to them to purchase your products. So, where do you start when it comes to doing this? Really, in the previous digital marketing era, we lived in this kind of concept called marketing funnels, where we had lots of activities, top of funnel activities to drive traffic to your through ads or things like that, to maybe landing pages, your website, different middle of funnel activities to engage people and to get people on board, and then of course sales and marketing activities to convert prospects to sales. Now, if you look at this mess, and you know where I stand with this, if you feel like this, you're not alone. The reality is that digital funnels are highly complicated to both set up and optimize, and it's really hard to see when you're tracking all of these different things how they're actually delivering the end results. And most people get into Amazon selling to sell products, not to build a massive marketing machine. So as a marketing professional with almost 20 years experience, this is a lot. This is a lot going on, a lot to do, a lot to keep track of. And I feel so sorry for people who aren't marketing professionals, who expect themselves to understand all of this and to figure it out. And by the way, each one of these layers has a massive cost associated with it, between the cost of ads and the cost of tools and the cost of VAs to keep your blog and your social media channels full of content, plus email marketing professionals to keep things going. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do and it's really expensive. And that's why when I discovered messenger marketing, it really was this massive revelation and kind of playing on the whole concept of it really is one tool to rule them all. With a messenger, you can collapse the funnel, you can quickly optimize, and you can remove friction and make it easy to subscribe and buy. And that is a massive benefit to go from this really highly complicated digital marketing funnel to a simple tool that you can use to quickly build an audience, and then quickly see if you're converting those people to customers or not. Um, so let's talk about what the messenger opportunity is and what messenger is in general. This is a marketing product adoption curve. When you're studying marketing in school, this is one of the things that you learn early on. And when it comes to marketing, anytime a new product or concept is released in market, these are essentially the I guess adoption curve that happens. You have your innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. And when it comes to Facebook Messenger and the Messenger opportunity, we really are on the bleeding edge of the innovators. This is just starting. Essentially, Facebook announced in 2016 that they were opening their Messenger platform APIs to developers, and in early 2017, major bot developers like ManyChat and ChatFuel hooked into those APIs and created platforms that mere mortals could use instead of developers or people who had coding skills. And so businesses are just barely getting started using Messenger, Facebook Messengers to reach subscribers and sell to customers. It's a great time, and market saturation is extremely low, which leads to amazing statistics like this one. When you're comparing building lists on email or Messenger, you really have to look at one word, and that word is engagement. And when it comes to building email lists, people think the more emails the better, primarily because they're dealing with really low engagement rates, really low open rates, and really low click-through rates. Now, previously, for good engaged email lists, people know and like your brand, trust you, a 20% open rate was considered good. But with Messenger, we see open rates of upwards of 90%. So most of the people who get a message from you are going to open it, which just elevates the opportunity you have to promote your brand and sell your products. We're also looking at 3-second read times. So from the time somebody receives a message to the time they actually read it is about 3 seconds. Now compare that with email, where people are getting an email, and maybe if they're on top of it, they're reading it within an hour, but more likely than not, it's going to take about a week, if ever, that they will read that email. And most of the time, what people are going to do is the same thing you and I do. When we get a full inbox, we just go through them and just delete them all, you know? So the fact that we have a 3-second read time on average for Messenger is just a massive statistic in and of itself to prove that early innovation and the early opportunity with Messenger to take advantage of. Now, I get a question all the time. Is my audience on Facebook? In a word, yes. Over 1 billion people are on Facebook Messenger already. And if you have and what this is referring to is a Messenger app on their phone of some sort. If people have a Facebook Messenger just a general Facebook account, they already have Messenger built into their account, which means there's over 6 to 7 billion people who are using Facebook. That's pretty much the planet. That's pretty much almost everybody. So the opportunity. So when it comes to is my audience on Facebook? Yes, yes, they are. And it's just growing, and more are joining daily. So let's shift gears and let's talk about how you can use Messenger to grow your Amazon business. And what I call this is the 3 R's for your Amazon store. We care about ranking, we care about reviews, and of course we care about revenue. So how do we go about driving these 3 R's through Messenger? Well, the first place that we need to start is with attracting subscribers. You can't do anything with Messenger until you have subscribers. Kind of like an email list. You have to build your list and then convert them. From there, we're going to convert them to customers. So we're going to add subscribers to follow-up sequences designed to incite ranking and relevancy within Amazon. And then the final step is we're going to harvest reviews. We're going to add buyers to follow-up sequences designed to request reviews from happy customers. So let me talk about each one of these, and go into more detail. So when it comes to attracting subscribers, you need to build a digital marketing brand to sell your products. It's not just show up and throw up kind of scenario. You need to build an actual brand. So what that may look like is creating a separate website. It can also look like having just a Facebook page. And you don't even have to have a ton of likes on your Facebook page to be able to grow your messenger list. You just need a brand in place outside of Amazon. Now, I'm not talking about shutting down your Amazon store or anything like that. So don't worry. But essentially what we're doing is saying, if you're a private label seller, this is your opportunity to build and establish a brand outside of Amazon. And then you need to focus on creating community within your brand. Invest in selling your products and your brand to your customers, to your subscribers. And you need to attract subscribers by bringing community members into messengers with offers and opportunities to engage with your brand and products. I'll show you some examples of what I mean in a minute. So once you have subscribers in your account, now you can promote offers and follow up with those who take action. So let's just back up a step and talk about a typical Amazon funnel campaign that I've seen run. Essentially, what people do is set up a Facebook ad and drive traffic straight from Facebook to Amazon. And the problem with that is that you don't know who you're sending to your Amazon listing. You're just hoping that a few of those are going to convert, are going to drive some ranking for your keyword, or be verified purchases so that you can get some reviews from them. But really, you have no way of knowing if your Facebook campaign, who your Facebook campaign is being marketed to, and even worse, you don't know who actually bought, and so you can't follow up with those people and ask them for reviews or cross sell them on your other products or offerings, or even message them to let them know when you have a new product that you're launching. So what's great about having subscribers in Messenger and sending people to Messenger first is that you're able to follow up with people and convert them into customers, and not just hope that one ad is enough to do the trick. And where I typically recommend is that you start by identifying Amazon products or services, Amazon products in your portfolio that need some ranking help or are low on reviews, that you can develop broadcasts or campaigns in and around. Then you're going to tag subscribers who click on offers so that you can do a segmented follow up in sequences after the fact. And then you can also use Messenger to deliver single use discount codes. So no extra landing pages needed, no extra tools. You don't need ClickFunnels, you don't need lead pages. It really is a self-contained solution, which is so great. You can literally use Facebook ads directly to Facebook Messenger, and from Messenger straight to Amazon. And obviously you know who those subscribers are in between. From there, we want to create raving fans with customer service flows that make it easy to ask for help, get a refund, or submit a review. You don't want to leave customer support up to Amazon. You want to follow up with campaigns to find your buyers and make sure that they've received your product. And for unhappy buyers, you want to provide easy instructions for claiming warranties, returns, or refunds. There's nothing worse than having a customer who has had not just a negative experience with your product, but also with your company as a whole. That's what happens when people get on Amazon and leave scathing reviews. They get on there and essentially rant, and this is a great way to kind of intercept the rant and to follow up with buyers, and if they're unhappy with the product, providing them easy instructions for making it right, essentially. And that'll go a long way towards mitigating negative reviews on your brand. And then, of course, finally, we want to request reviews from happy buyers and make it easy for them to submit. So providing them the ASIN link directly in Messenger for the product that they purchase, so they can just click there, review it, and be on their way. And you are happy on your end because now you have great reviews for your products. So now is your opportunity to get a bot for yourself. Go to tinyurl.com/ymt-messenger, and at that link you'll experience Messenger yourself. You'll go through a Messenger flow, and you'll have the opportunity to schedule a time to see how a bot can help your business grow using Messenger.